Kail Co in Sunderland. Now, they've had a lot of change over the last few years. They've diversified in terms of the industries they're working with, but also the way they work. They've gone the automation route. The MD, Steve, sort of had a eureka moment about 12 months ago and thought, right, automation is the way to go. And one of the solutions is this Okuma machine here. So what have you got? Tell me all about it, please.
It's an Okuma Y-axis machine. It's got a large working envelope, twin spindle, full Y-axis on the turret. The turret's very clever in the sense you can get a lot of tools in that turret by using some holders that Okuma specified.
Okay, so we're on the, sorry, is it 10 stations, 12 stations on turret?
It's 10 stations, but twin, so 20 essentially, but you can get up to 60 tools theoretically if the component would allow.
Okay, and in terms of the actual diameter of the what size component will it hold?
It's got an 8-inch chuck on the left-hand spindle, on the main spindle. The sub-spindle's got a 6-inch chuck.
Right, okay. And just looking at it here, big machine, so super powerful.
Yeah, what really surprised us was the power of the Y-axis. We were milling a feature on a component on a traditional vertical milling machine. The Okuma actually produces that component better and with a lot less noise and vibration, so a lathe is kind of outperforming a traditional milling machine, which surprised us.
Brilliant. Okay, now, as we mentioned right at the start, it's about sort of changing the way you guys work at Kail Co.
Yes.
And you're going the automation route, and it's perfect timing because it's got the robot arm in the background. Talk me through what's going on with the robot arm and why you've chosen this option.
We love the solution from NCMT. We did look at quite a few different manufacturers and partners, but we love the NCMT solution because of the location of the robot. The robot, when it's not in use, essentially parks itself above the drawers, which makes working on the machine, you could theoretically produce one-offs all day and then switch to automation on the night, which is, you know, a really useful option for a company like Kail.
Well, so essentially, yeah, you can have an engineer doing those one-offs, and there's no issue in terms of squeezing around a robot.
You're not turning around, bumping into a robot. There's no health and safety concerns. It's a really kind of user-friendly solution. Okay,
and in terms of what the actual robot's doing, so, you know, weight, speed, things like that.
We've never got to 100% yet, because when you see it move at 100%, it's quite something else. So we run 40-50%, but we're not really chasing cycle time. This is not automotive. This is about a stable process. Good swath control, so we spend a lot of time blowing the component down, something that the robot can do. It's got built-in air blows, so it's more about a stable process. We'd rather be producing a job slightly longer, but you know, just getting that job off right first time. And
okay, so great solution in terms of the lathe, the robot arm. So it's giving you another bit of an issue in terms of your tooling. Then is that?
Yes.
Okay.
What we learned in the early days is swath control is key when you are automating. We spent a lot of time back and forth the machine because of swathing up on a boring bar will just literally stop the machine dead. It's got a very good tool monitoring software on there, very sensitive. So, like I said, swath control is the key. We spent a lot of time working with the various tooling partners, Seco, ISCAR, you name it, on different geometries, different grades to get that swath under control.
Okay, so I mean, in a nutshell, it's about the whole package, not just a lathe, a robot arm.
Yes, absolutely. The package was really attractive to us. Quality lathe, you know, Okuma was a really good machine, FANUC robot, but a really user-friendly solution.
Brilliant. Okay, where to next then? A bit more automation?
I think, well, without a doubt. We definitely see it as the future. It's been, for all it was challenging in those early months, largely because of lockdown, we have really got a kind of feel for it now, and it's just so positive when you walk past and see that robot just loading components and the guys know any of the machine.
Brilliant. Neil, great little story. Thank you very much.
Thank you.